Today's helpful how-to video will be on painting a background on an already set up aquarium, because if you got your aquarium filled with water and stuff, it's heavy to move. But there's two things you will need. You will need some paint, and I prefer the Rust-Oleum gloss black. It's what I use on all my backgrounds. I actually got a tank right here, just been painted with it. That's going on a new shelf system I got. And the reason you want to paint your background is sometimes these backgrounds that you stick on and tape on, this one is vegetation. You can pretty much see that it's faded, and in some spots, right now, it's not adhering to it. You can use tint, but I prefer using paint, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So stay tuned. So you will need a paintbrush and a roller. I prefer these foam kind. They seem to do better. And this is the paint that I like to use. It's a Rust-Oleum professional grade high performance protective enamel oil based. Now usually it covers in one coat, and you know the coverage has always been perfect. So let's go ahead and apply this onto the tank. So you want to come to the back side of your aquarium, make sure you got enough room to get a brush and stuff, a roller basically what I'm using. I'll show you exactly what equipment I'm using, but make sure you ain't gonna paint nothing. And you will also need painter's tape. So let's go ahead and take this background off. It's static clean. It just comes off just like so. Now this is the tank pretty much without the background. My fish have no idea what's going on. And this tank is just temporary for my Mabuna and peacocks. I'm actually going to upgrade them very soon. I got a tank build coming up for them. And I got one firemouth in here. He was a troublemaker in my other tank, so I didn't have nowhere to put him, so I shoved him in here with the Mabunas. And he's pretty much been in there for a couple months now, because every time you try to catch him, he hides, and you know I ain't telling to take him down just for one fish. He's getting along with them pretty good, so no need to worry. So next step, you will need some blue painter's tape, and what you're going to do is go right down the edge with this tape so you don't get no paint on this side. So if you made it this far, it's about to get fun, because the next thing you want to do is take your hoods off, because you got your tank set up, you know. So the hood's got to come off. All the air stuff will have to be either hung up on a nail so you can get back there, or unplugged and moved out of the way. I can actually take mine and pull it to the front of the tank here, and it'll be out of the way. So I'm going to go ahead and take my hoods off, and then we'll go to the next step. The hoods is off my tank now. This is a pretty new 55 gallon, by the way, so it's pretty clean back here. But if you got an older tank, or if you had tint or something on the back of this, you will need to take rubbing alcohol and pretty well clean this grass. Make sure it's clean, and let it dry. So this is the first coat. So the background's looking good. Actually, I don't think we'll need another coat, but you can put another coat on it if you want to. Just make sure that this is dry to the touch and not sticky. So you can actually touch it right like that, and you can see mine's still leaving a fingerprint and quite sticky. So you might have to give us a few hours dry before hitting it with another coat. But you can see got a few little light places in the back, just right there. I must not hit that as good as the other spots. So it's been actually about 6 or 7 hours. I did this kind of late, and I just went to bed, got back up this morning, and we are not sticky no more. So we are good to go. We can actually put another coat on this, and that's what I'm going to do to get all the light spots took out of it. That's pretty much how you paint your aquarium background on a fully set up aquarium. As you can see, us turned out great. One coat would have been enough. I thought it had some light spots in it, but it turned out it was algae on the back grass I was looking at. So one coat would have been enough, but I waited and put a second coat on it. Just, you can do the same, just do it the way I showed you. Make sure it's smooth to the touch and not tacky or sticky. So if you found this video helpful, drop me a like, leave a comment in the comment section, and hit that subscribe button. I actually like these backgrounds done like this a whole lot better. It gives more depth to the scenery, and it brings out a lot of your fish's colors. How about the peacock? He kind of disappears in the shadows, but you know, go figure. But I actually got these guys another tank. I'm going to escape and everything, and then it's going to be great. I'll probably do a video on that, how to escape your tank. But we'll see you in the future, so drop a like, subscribe. See you next time.